Okay, so this is part 2 of form groups. We have our form group here. It's a smart object. Now, we're going to copy this over to a canvas. I'm just going to do File, New, Apple in. I think I'm going to stick with 800, 600. I'm not going to do anything too fancy here. Okay, and now I want to copy this shape over to that, and I'm going to do that, okay, by, it says here, hold on. Holding down, dragging, sorry, that's the first time I've done that. I basically selected this with my move tool and dragged it over to that tab until it showed up and waited for it to appear. All right. I normally do a Command A, Command C for copy, Command V, but I wanted to try that. Okay, here's my form group. This is a building block. I want to make a design. Okay, and I want to use the reflection, rotation, translation, which is just or dilation, which is changing size. So let me resize this. Again, the beauty of a smart object here, of a vector shape, is that I can resize this up, I can resize it down, I can do whatever I want with it. I don't have to worry like I would with a raster shape up there about it becoming deformed. Okay, let's reflect it. We're going to hold down our V. We're going to click on our V, not hold it down, click on our V key, and then hold down our Option key. And you'll notice that the black arrow has a white arrow up here behind it, and we're going to pull that over, and there is our copy. Okay, that would be translation. Not a very, it's kind of an interesting design element. Look at that little negative space showing up. But we're gonna flip it. We're gonna do reflection. Okay, go to transform. Transform, flip horizontal. Okay, now make sure my move tool is selected. I can, with my, I hold down my shift key. Now I'm gonna hold down my shift key and I'm gonna move it. See, if I just use my arrows, it's like, it's going very slow. If I use my shift key, it goes in like 10 pixel increments or something. Look at that, really cool symmetrical shape. This is where I liked my form group. You have to love your form group. Without a form group that you love, you're not gonna love your designs. I like my form group. Therefore, I can, look at it, I like that little notch there that's appearing. And I think I'm gonna just continue on to make this tutorial really short. Okay, let me show you something, and I hope this works. Let me show you something that's really cool. I'm gonna shift click through those two. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna link those layers. I am going to then copy those two. Ooh, I like that. And I'm going to edit, transform, flip vertical this time. Okay. And now I'm going to line these up. Look at that. Shift click through so they're all selected. Shift on the top one, hold down my shift key, click until I get to the bottom one. Now, center it. There's my design one. And I can say I used reflection for this. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a file, save as, I'm going to save it as a PSD. I'm going to call this reflection. PSD, and I should save it in a new folder called week 2, assignment 2. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to save it as a JPEG, a flattened version. Okay, well, I mean I save it as a PSD so I can go back and I can make changes. I'm going to save it as a JPEG so I can post it to the threads. File, save for web. It's already named, so all I have to do is make sure it's a high quality JPEG. Save it as reflection JPEG. Look for my folder. Whoops, hello. Sorry. It's week 3, week 2, assignment 2. I wish it was week 3. Okay, there we go. Now, let's do one more. Design in one more video.